Chloasma or melasma or mask of pregnancy. That is that there is a darkening of the face, in particular at the cheekbones, at the bridge of the nose and around the mouth, because there's more melanin. And the causes are, it can be during pregnancy, it can be because of the estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill, or because of contact with bergamot, which is in some perfumes. And then there is more melanin there because hormone change can cause that there are hormones more in the case of pregnancy, or also estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill can do that also, or bergamot can cause, the book is saying, cause the pigments to respond vigorously to sunlight. And if someone has unexplained change of pigments, they should consult a doctor. There's one look that it is not something else. And usually 3 to 4 months after the course, after the pregnancy, after the childbirth, or the bergamot no longer in contact, or no longer taking of the estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill, it is disappearing. Only in rare cases it persists. According to Keith Watkins' Family Medical Advisor book on the page 114, but this is no substitute for medical knowledge and also no medical advice, and the positions and views expressed are the ones of the source and not necessarily aligned with the owner of the ones of the entity spoken of, and the book is from 1982. Hi, welcome. I'm trying to learn medicine today, Chloasma, and after we've done that, we're gonna do neck stretching, and if you participate in the neck stretching, then this will let your arm risk. And this is no substitute for medical knowledge or medical advice. I'm just trying to read and to understand it. And the book's from 1982, and we read it already in the last part. This is part 2, and now we're trying to make the presentation. So Chloasma, or also called mask of pregnancy, or melasma. Melasma, mask of pregnancy, melasma. That there is darkening of the skin of the face. Where was it exactly? Greater at cheekbones, the ridge of the nose, and around the mouth. Cheekbones, the ridge of nose, and around mouth. And it is more dark because there's more melanin. That is the dark pigment of skin. And it is, the 3 causes are here named in the book. The first one is pregnancy. It can happen during pregnancy. So it's not, it seems to not happen oftentimes, not most of the time, so usually, but it can happen during pregnancy. Another cause is the estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill, or bergamot. And the reason is then that it can cause through changes of the hormones during pregnancy. Hormone stimulating melanin in the skin are increased during pregnancy. So I try to formulate it not so generally. Maybe it's generally, but maybe not. But during pregnancy, hormones are changed, and there can be that the hormone stimulating the production of melanin is stimulated. Or another cause is, the estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill could also do the same, stimulating melanin production, and also bergamot, which could be in some perfumes or something, could lead to, they don't say here hormones, they say no, respond vigorously to sunlight. So, and where the pigments, they say the pigments, not the skin, the pigments that they say. The pigments are responding vigorously to sunlight. And what could be done if the cause is disappearing? I try to find the exact word phrase. And disappears 3 to 4 months after childbirth, or after stopping the oral contraceptive or ceasing to use the offending perfume. After the course is no longer. So 3 to 4 months after pregnancy, or after the estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill was no longer taken, or something containing bergamot is no longer in contact with the person. And if a person has unexplained change of pigments, we should consult a doctor. There is one look that it is not something else as chloasma or melasma, or mask of pregnancy. And most of the times it disappears. It is in rare cases it does stay. It is rare to persist. I can't get you free together. It is pregnancy and when? The Östrogen and Progesteron. Chloasma or melasma or mask of pregnancy. That is that there is a darkening of the face, in particular at the cheekbones, at the bridge of the nose and around the mouth, because there's more melanin. And the causes are, it can be during pregnancy, it can be because of the estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill, or because of contact with bergamot, which is in some perfumes. And then there is more melanin there because hormone change can cause that there are hormones more in the case of pregnancy, or also estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill can do that also, or bergamot can cause, the book is saying, cause the pigments to respond vigorously to sunlight. And if someone has unexplained change of pigments, they should consult a doctor. There's one look that it is not something else. And usually 3 to 4 months after the course, after the pregnancy, after the childbirth, or the bergamot no longer in contact, or no longer taking of the estrogen or progesterone contraceptive pill, it is disappearing. Only in rare cases it persists. According to Keith Watkins' Family Medical Advisor book on the page 114, but this is no substitute for medical knowledge and also no medical advice, and the positions and views expressed are the ones of the source and not necessarily aligned with the owner of the ones of the entity spoken of, and the book is from 1982. That was the medicine part. If you were here for medicine, then you can go directly to the next part of medicine, where we will continue with medicine. If you stay here and participate in the next stretching, then it's better your own risk. Have a good and second stand, and reach with the arms to the sides. Hold it down. In, reach in front. High up and back. And arms to the sides and circle around. And to the other side. Arms down. Extend toe up, shoulders back, breathe in. Out, turn the head over to one shoulder. Chin down to the shoulder. Breathe in, lift the gaze. And over to the other side. Chin down to the shoulder. Breathe in, lift the gaze. Back into the middle. And over to the other side. Breathe out and turn the head over. Breathe again in. And out, and turn the head back. And have the palms together, the elbows together. Breathe in and reach high. Hold it down. In and up. Hold it down. One arm in, take the hands together, in and reach high. Out, look down. And release. Another time. In and out. Out and down. Okay. Change the arms. In and reach high. Out, look down. In and up. Release. In and up with the arms. Out, look down. And release. In the arms back. Out and front. In and back. Out and front. And back. And have the feet standing together. One arm behind the back, in the other one. No. Both arms intertwined behind the back. Tall up, shoulders back, breathe in. And out, turn the head over to one shoulder. Chin down to the shoulder and pull the hands onto the ground. Breathe in, lift the gaze. And over to the other side, chin down to the shoulder, pull the hands down to the ground. In, lift the gaze, back into the middle. Have the feet standing a bit apart, intertwine the fingers behind the back. Go over over to one side, roll up, shoulders back, very well. And I'll turn my head over to one shoulder, out to the shoulder where the hands are, and chin down to the shoulder, and pull the other shoulder in and down. In, lift the gaze, and out to the other side, hands over, very well. Out, chin down to the shoulder, pull the other shoulder in and down. Lift the gaze back into the middle. And have feet standing together. One arm behind the back, in the other one up. And out, pulling the head up. Very beginning. Out, look up, down, pull at the head. Hand again down. In the other one up. And out, bring the head up. Again in. Out, look up. And hand. In the arms up. Out, lean back, up the chest to the sky. In, up. Out, lean back. In and up. Take the hands together and lean back. In and up. Out, lean to the side. In, middle. Out to the other side. In, middle. Intertwine the hands in the reach high. Breathe out the reach in front, hold of the back, look down. In and up, change, intertwine. Out and reach in front. In and up. Lean back, out the chest to the sky. In and up. Out and down. In and up. Out the hands down. In and up. Out and down. In and up. The hands together and down to heart center. That was the next stretching. Thank you very much and